Ashton TV, joined by manager Steve Cunningham after the defeat against Guiseley. Steve, 4-2 probably looks worse on paper than it was on the pitch.
Yeah, I think so. Well done to Mark and Guiseley, and I hope they have a safe trip home tonight as well, just with the weather, the way it's turning a little bit.
Absolutely.
But I think it was a really good game. I'd like to think that people who were here and saw the game, I don't think the scoreline reflected our performance. I certainly don't think at 4-1 we were 4-1 worse than them. I think it was a game of they took their chances. They had, I think when we've looked at it, 7 chances in the whole game, and they've scored 4. We've had 6-7 chances and scored 2, and that was the difference. Because I don't, first half I thought we were organised, I thought we worked hard, I thought we were excellent, in shape. We were really hard to beat. I never saw them scoring. And then, Dan Cowan has made a bit of a clearance from the bottom right corner, and it's took a touch off their toe, and it's landed to the lad who was free on the 18-yard box. It's a free shot. So we can work on that, because someone's got to recognise that and go and defend that. And then you look at us, we've had chances there where Darius has got to score. Benny Couto, Daz again. And I'm just looking at it and going, we just don't put teams to bed. And then we've come out second half, and we just said, if we can take our chances and be solid, we've got a good chance of winning the game. Now, we still had, in the second half, 6 chances to score. Mm-hmm. So we've done okay. They've had 4 chances and scored 3. And it's just really frustrating, because the goals that have come in, we've all talked about it now, we've not gone mad at them tonight. It's just little bits of communication. It's little bits of commitment to go and winning the football, and we don't concede 4 goals at home. And it's a shame, because they're up there, they're having a really good season. You can see why they're up there. But I'd like to think for large parts of the game, you could see why we were up there. We've created chances tonight that on another day, if you score them, I sound like Mark Fell. Mark's my mate, and I know he watches me interviews, so the amount of chances, and I've stole that line off him. But
the chances!
But I would like to think that Mark could also agree that that was a good game, that they've took their chances. We've had good chances and we've just not took them. And yeah, we've come on the wrong side of a result. I know some of the fans won't be happy, they'll just see the scoreline. And I'd like to think that if you've watched the game, we've done okay in large parts today.
Absolutely, yeah. The shape and the defence. You look at the first half. One apiece. Benny scoring after 7 minutes. Yes, they scored about 7 minutes later. But the first half, it's a great game and a great advert for the NPL.
Yeah, I think it was just 2 teams who both could have gone second today. And they've gone second, I think, might have done, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, so well played to them. And I've no hard feelings on that loss, because I think we've actually given them a good game. We just didn't take our chances, I keep saying it. And it's frustrating. We've been sloppy in the defensive third. So we're not a million miles away. But if we can come away disappointed with a 4-2 loss, Gilly's chance at the end, he's got to score. Tom Denton, his sliding attempt, the header before it. Trev has shot 4 yards out, and it Darius on the line for them. Mm-hmm. You can go on and on. If we'd have took 2 of our chances, we draw the game. And that's the scariest thing about it. So I don't think there was miles difference between the 2 teams. I think when you look at the FA Cup game where we were poor, I think we've certainly shown that we can, over 18 games, we're not a million miles away from Guiseley. So Guiseley are up there on merit. I'd like to think we're up there on merit, and there's a lot of football to be played yet.
And obviously Saturday, another long trip up in the northeast, Hebburn away, another team that are up there. Yeah. They're never easy up in the northeast. We know this. We've had this over the last few years, but it's a chance to bounce back and put a stamp on our game.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, definitely. It's a tough place to go, and I'm just hoping it's a bit warmer than it is here tonight. No, it was. It's a tough game on Saturday. There's no doubt about that. But we've shown our mettle on the road. Our home form again. It's another loss at home, which is a shame. But I just think away from home, we know I think we've got the 3rd best home record behind Worksop and Macclesfield. So we're certainly competing in that aspect.
I think 2nd best away as well.
2nd best away, is it? So I think if we go there and play like we did tonight and just work on a couple of fine-tuned things there, I don't think we'll be a million miles away. So no, it's a tough game. I just want to say as well, because I'm joking about the weather, but if you look at our pitch, even now, I just think the work that's gone in from Luke Sale, yourself, Matt, and the volunteers that have come down to help, It's a credit to the football club, because as soon as it went out on social media, the amount of people have jumped on that and said, you know, I wish more clubs would make the effort. I think it's a massive compliment to the guys. I wish you wouldn't have done that now and made as much effort, because if the game was off, we don't get beat 4-2. But no, you know, credit to everybody, from the management staff and the players. It played really well. You can see we'll play again on it now, and it doesn't even look like it's been played on. So no, fair play to everyone involved who allowed to get the game on.